Hello, it's Hoover 4000. I thought I would take this opportunity to answer some more frequently asked questions. So, if you have a question for me, just email me and let me know. Okay, so here we go. When I first was asked this question, I did not Twitter. Like I said before, at first I didn't really understand the hype about Twitter. I visited the website out of curiosity because I kept hearing about, Twitter. And at first I was like, what's the big deal about this? But people kept asking me, do you Twitter? And I noticed that all the guys from the Volca band were on Twitter, and I was like, okay, maybe I'll start Twittering. And I ended up getting kind of addicted to it. I don't really know why, but now I go on Twitter all the time. And I update frequently, so my name is Hoover 4000 on there. I'll put the link on the video, and I'll put the link in the description, so make sure you follow me on there, because, if you care about what I'm up to. That question is not fair. That's just not fair. Because I think, well, this person was, one of the nicest, but then I think, well, this person was nice too. One of the first people that pop into my mind when I think that is Michael English. He really went above and beyond what he had to, and he was just sweet as pie, nothing but love for all the Gaithers, but Michael English will always have a special place in my heart. And it seems like the whole YouTube thing has gotten crazier since I got in contact with Michael English. I don't really know why, but it seems like everything's picked up and started going a lot faster once Michael English contacted me. But, Michael English is one of the sweetest people I've ever met in my life. Not really, that I know of. There's been a couple people that they didn't really understand the YouTube thing, like some of them they hadn't heard of YouTube, but it's not that they're against it, they just didn't really understand. But no, there hasn't really been anybody that has come forward and said they were against it. If they did say they didn't want me posting their stuff, I wouldn't, respect. But no, everybody that has contacted me has been okay with YouTube. For a while, actually, I was thinking about moving to Seattle, Washington. My relatives live up there, and I've been there more than any other city, besides my own, of course. And I love the city, and it's very diverse, I loved being able to see my relatives up there, and I seriously considered moving up there, but I don't know, it's up God, whatever happens, happens, but I personally don't see me being able to leave Grand Junction ever. The Grand Junction curse. Anybody who's from Grand Junction will know what I mean about the Grand Junction curse. My earliest memory is actually, I I don't know exactly how old I was, but I was still young enough to be in the nursery. And my mom was dropping me off at the nursery at church, so she could go into the adult church, you know. And I remember bawling my head off because, you know, my mom was leaving me, and I've always been such a mom's girl. You know, I was real young, and I just remember bawling my head off. And, that's my earliest memory, is my mom, putting me into the church nursery and me throwing a fit. When I first created this account, I didn't even have, you know, posting Gaither stuff in mind. I think I created this account when I wasn't really into God like I should be. And, I was just creating it to just post personal videos every once in a while. And, Hoover 4000 was a nickname that I had at the time that my friends gave me. I'm not positive why, but I'm pretty sure it was a crack about how much I eat. I don't really eat that much, but I'm pretty sure it was like a crack, you know, about like a vacuum, you know, me sucking up all food. Yeah. Mark Lowry actually asked me that one time. He's also, why the name Hoover? And I told him that, and he acted like he thought that was kind of sad. But nobody calls me Hoover anymore unless it's related to the YouTube. But yeah, at the time, my screen name everywhere was Hoover 4000, and so I just said Hoover 4000 because at the time it was an inside joke, you know, Hoover, Hoover. So yeah, that's why. Pretty much all the Gaithers that I've met have been amazing. There's only been one that I can think of that I was a tad disappointed with. I'm not going to say who, because I seriously believe that it's not that they're a bad person. They maybe it was just a bad timing, you know, to talk with them. So I really don't want to single them out and be like, oh, they weren't very nice, blah, blah, you know. But yeah, there's only one that I was kind of, about. But, you know, other than that, you know, they've all been amazing, and I have nothing but love for all the Gaithers. I'm obsessed with the Sims games. The Sim 3, I have the Sims 3 on my computer, and, ever since I was little, I've been obsessed with, King's Quest. I have King's Quest 1 through 7. I hear there's like an 8 out, but I never got it, but I just actually got done playing King's Quest 6 is my favorite. But yeah, those are the two main computer games, Sims and King's Quest. I don't use a program per se. I bought a camera that is specifically made to put your videos onto the computer. My mom bought it for me because she knew I was like, I'm kind of a computer nerd, you know. I've always been really into the computer and technology and stuff like that, and so she thought that would be perfect for me. Involved into this big thing. But yeah, I don't really use a program for it. It's actually pretty easy with the camera that I have. I just, I have a cord that you put in the back of your TV, and then you put the other end into your camera, and you can record the DVD clips on there. And then when you're done, I take out the memory card on my camera, and then slid it into a slot on the computer. And then I open up another folder, my documents or whatever I want to put it under, and I just click and drag, just transfer the files into the folder on the computer, and now it's on the computer.